It's showtime, everyone! Welcome to a Starmen Halloween special. I'm your host, Devin. With me is Billy, Cody, and David.
Here's Johnny!
Hi, ghouls and goblins.
Hell to everyone.
And we're going to start by looking at horror movies in our first week of Halloween specials. So, we're going to quickly dive into different horror movies we've seen. We're going to analyze them and kind of figure out like what's a good formula for a good horror movie.
Yeah.
So, what are some popular horror movies you've all watched?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, of course.
Yeah. I watch those movies every October, so.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Sorry, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters isn't bad.
Yeah, no.
It's not quite high murder, but...
It's not high murder, but it's still... I would call it a Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
You're fighting ghosts.
Yeah.
What else are you going to be fighting them except Halloween?
Yeah. Unless it's like Ghostbusters versus the Ghost of Christmas Past, Present, and Future.
That actually happened in the cartoon.
Oh, son of a...
That's a story for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be for our Christmas special.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can name every movie under the sun
Oh,
almost.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Devin would pick a favorite horror movie. Gee. Like
You
I
got all
mentioned,
night?
this is gonna be-
But... So, I noticed that two of you picked slasher movies. And first of all, do you know what the difference between a slasher movie and a psychological horror movie is?
I don't know if I had a guess. Slasher is just constantly murdering.
You're on the right path on that
Yeah.
one.
And psychological horror gets like the main antagonist what gets inside your head.
Yeah.
He questions your reality.
Questions your reality and method of thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, me personally, I prefer a psychological horror over a slasher. Because, slashers are just, you turn off your brain and you watch the gore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How I've always seen them. Even as a kid, they never really scared me.
Oh.
And I was a weird kid, though. So
Oh yeah, I'm like, come on, like what can scare Devin?
Quite a few things, actually. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I'm not the like be all end all of non-fear, but it does take a bit. So yeah, it's like slashers would be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Which they consider Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Black Christmas the original, like the first slasher movies.
Yeah. And usually the formula is a group of people get themselves in this terrible situation, and you watch as the murderer kills them one by one.
Oh yeah.
Pop quiz for you, Cody, because I know you just watched these recently. Are the Final Destination slasher movies?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Actually, they are.
Really?
You're watching a group of people get killed off.
Oh.
It's just, there's no killer except for karma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, technically, if you consider death.
Or death. Yeah.
Okay then. Wow. Interesting.
And I'm sorry, Dave, I would like to go into Ghostbusters, but
That's alright.
that's satirical comedy, which is fine. I will admit, Ghostbusters had a few creepy moments.
Yeah.
Like, even as a young kid, that in the second one, the prisoner, or they're in the jail, or
The courthouse. Like
Courthouse.
The
whatever
yeah.
brothers.
yeah.
Yeah, those were freaky in design.
Yeah.
How about the train scene?
The train scene was pretty good, too. The original, the librarian, was a little freaky when she, like, yelled back at you.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Yeah. If I went to a library and the ghost librarian was there and she just did that, I'd be like, yeah, I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read quietly now.
Check this book out and go. So, and psychological horror movies, these are more like the In the Mouth of Madness,
Yeah.
The Thing. John Carpenter's really
Oh yeah. Like,
good for these.
would they live in some?
They Live is actually considered one
Okay.
because it messes with your distortion of reality.
Okay.
It's like, are what you actually seeing real, or is it all just alien propaganda?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, the beauty of these ones is that the movie sticks with you even after the movie's done,
Oh yeah.
and that's the sign of a good psychological
Oh,
horror.
yeah.
When your audience leaves and are still thinking about the movie. Normally with slashers, it's the movie's over and you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, that was an experience. Bye.
Killer came back at the end.
I was going to get into these. These are called zingers. Or I call them stingers, but... Basically, what this is the final scene in the movie where either the killer shows that he's coming back or he does one final kill. And, like, the most popular one is in Friday the 13th, where lady's out on the lake and Jason pops out from the water and drags her in.
Yeah. When the whole movie was his mom.
Yeah. So that was a really good stinger.
Oh yeah.
And usually these set up for a sequel or to give the audience one last final jump scare,
Oh, yeah.
right? And if done well, they're really good. If they're done poorly, you're just kind of groan and roll your eyes at it.
Oh yeah. 'Cause I know.
Yeah.
I remember one of my friends after they saw the some that's the beginning when the girl was killed at the end in the car. She's like, "Oh, I don't see that coming." I'm like, dude, it's the prequel.
Yeah.
Like someone's gonna. She ain't gonna survive.
No. Well, to be fair, there are some where the hero does survive, but there's still a sequel.
Yeah.
But usually we bring the main hero from the first one into the
Oh, yeah.
second one just to kill her off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this was the prequel to the remake, so this was like the first killing when Leatherface gets laid off in the slaughterhouse.
Yeah. So, when you're going to watch your horror movies, what do you look for first in... Like, say there's a bunch of horror movies coming out because it's October. What do you look for in horror? Do you look for, like, a sequel to a series you already know?
Maybe, or like for me, sometimes it's depending on like if I know the whole director, like certain actors in it.
Okay, that's fair. Because there are some certain actors that do very well in the horror setting.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's their specialty, is put me in as a survivor, because I can give you those moments of fear and pure panic.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. I usually look at the description.
Yep, I prefer to know what exactly you're trying to convey in your horror.
Yeah.
But some of those are so misleading.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
Yep.
Because, one, you have to like sum it up so that people know what they're getting into, but you don't want to give away the plot.
Yeah, you don't want like.
Like, there's one, I think I still have it on the shelf. It was Land of the Dead, maybe, or something. It was about mummies. But the description on it is like 3 campers go out into and discover this ancient cave. There was nothing about a cave or camping in the whole movie, so that was a lie to start with.
And
And
I
they-
don't think it's Land of the Dead.
No,
I once you said Land of the Dead, like this was described like no, that's
yeah. No, you're right. I'm sorry. It's something dead. Legion of the Dead.
Legion of the Dead. There you go.
Yeah. So the other thing we gotta look at is it a B-rated movie or an A-rated movie?
Ooh, boy.
Because there's some freaking B-rated horror movies.
Yep, but I subscribe to a streaming service for that.
Yeah. And nothing wrong with them. They're fun to watch
Oh my-
at times, but if you're looking for a scare, they're not the good place to
No.
start. So, Dave, I'm going to talk to you now because you've been quiet.
Alright.
You don't watch a lot of horror, I take it.
No, but I can appreciate them.
Okay. So, what do you appreciate about them?
I think I've been more here about the psychological stuff, but I do like the horror imagery, like with Beetlejuice.
Yes. So, you're a fan of the theme
Yeah.
of it. We don't have to try to scare you as long as we spook it up a bit,
Yeah.
and you'll be on board.
Right.
Because that's pretty much what Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters are.
And
Yeah.
Adam's Family.
Adam's Family is a great one, too.
Oh yeah.
Not scary, but
Oh no.
that is if you took the premise of Adam's Family, you could probably turn it into a great horror.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
Unsuspecting visitors go to the Adams Family house
Oh boy.
and try to survive a night.
Bring a shotgun.
They would enjoy that.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I see you brought your own fun stick.
yeah,
Yeah. The professor brings out a flamethrower.
yeah.
It's like, let me out. You people are crazy.
And we love them for it.
Oh yeah.
So the other thing I can appreciate is monster design.
Oh yes, that's also
Yeah.
And I know, of course, was sitting here, he'd be like, talk about the monster designs. Of course, is also a big fan of really well done and detailed monsters.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, I'm sorry for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface, not high on my list. I do love the design of him.
Oh, yeah, like
Big guy with a chainsaw and a leather mask.
because he was born deformed.
Because he was born deformed.
Well, depending on the timeline,
Yeah.
because the timeline for the remake he was born deformed, but then the timeline for the original movies,
Yeah.
he gets shot in the face, remember?
Oh, yes.
Because which is weird, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It adds to this horror because it's like he got shot to the face and survived. So
Yeah.
shooting
Like-
him in the face obviously doesn't work on
No,
him.
like that's one tough bastard.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, like Jason and Freddy don't even do it for me because Freddy's just a burnt guy who haunts your dreams.
And Jason's just a decomposed guy coming back.
Yeah. A really big friggin' zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you haven't seen it yet, but we will be watching The Thing later. I'm spoiling our own
Oh yeah.
horror month, but when this goes up, expect The Thing to be in later this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the monster design in The Thing is amazing.
I've seen like I can't remember if I've seen bits of it, but
Yeah.
Cause,
So,
'cause I know I didn't see it in the video game because I didn't get far in the video games.
that was a tough video game, to be fair.
Like I didn't even get past the first couple minutes of it.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
No, I never even bothered.
Yeah.
But, so, with that on the mind, can you guys name some favorite horror or creature designs?
Ooh.
And I'm going to expand this. It just has to be in a movie. It doesn't have to be exactly a horror movie.
Okay.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hills and what?
Those like things with no faces but are on fire, like they spit fire.
I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of them
I
off
don't
the top of
either.
my head right now.
I'll take Pan's Labyrinth.
Okay.
The guy with the eyes on his hands.
Pale Man?
Pale Man, yeah.
Yeah, that is a really good design.
Yeah.
Alright, I got two.
Okay.
Toxie
Yep.
and the troll from Ernest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put a lot of work into those.
I know.
Yeah.
So, in Beetlejuice, the snake
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
and the bird beak mask from the same movie.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Outside of Beetlejuice, Channel Zero has a lot of good ones. The Teeth Monster from Candle Cove.
Yes, oh my god, that thing was.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Yeah. And Skin Taker from Candle Cove.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was really good. The visual really creeps you because it's just a thing made of teeth.
Yeah.
And then the noise it makes when it moves
Yeah.
around.
but-
It's like clicking of teeth because that's what would happen when you move around.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's,
All right. Bad monster designs, ones that just like either made you laugh or
okay.
were less like, really? That's supposed to be scary? I'm gonna throw one out there, and I'm not gonna say the full character was a bad idea, but the dancing scene in It, where Pennywise is just dancing menacingly,
Yeah.
not really scary. I laughed.
I mean, come on, we don't laugh at most of that movie.
Yeah,
Just proves how much sick interested we are, right?
yeah.
So coming out, I was like, man, that was scary. Like, that was the best comedy of the year.
I can't think of anything.
Give it a few more moments. But
Yeah.
if you can't think of one, you can't think of one.
Yeah, no.
When you said it, you mean the more recent one.
Yeah.
Alright, the classic one, the Pennywise's true form.
Oh god, yeah, that was silly.
Yeah, the puppet.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
puppet spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not work.
No.
Okay, I can't remember, like, if it's one of the, one of those B movies that just like, they're like this furry thing that was floating around.
Critters?
No, oh no, it was an old, like,
Okay.
black and white B movie.
Oh, okay.
Because, I don't know, I just remember seeing, I think I saw in the brain thing, I remember the montage in Ernest,
Oh, yeah.
when it shows all,
Yeah.
oh, let's just go with any of those monsters in that montage.
Oh, yeah.
There, easier, right?
Easier. Alright. Next thing we're going to look at is the plot of horror movies.
Yeah.
Because some of these are like really far-fetched. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Billy, what's the plot of it?
Okay, well,
In a nutshell.
basically, family cannibals don't like outsiders come into their area, kill them, and eat them.
Right. So, if I want to avoid this situation, don't go in that area.
Yeah.
Or make sure your car doesn't break down.
Yeah. Or, yeah,
Car breaks down, and make sure you don't pick up a hitchhiker,
don't pick up weird
because
hitchhikers.
that would either, like, cut you or, in the remake, commit suicide.
Yeah.
And, you know, if the sheriff shows up, just shoot him.
That's bad advice.
Yeah, that's really bad advice.
You know.
We'll see that the sheriff killed the sheriff.
Yeah.
Huh?
And became the sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Protected serve.
Holy shit. I just get the whole country of Starmen. What would that felt like? Well, that line.
That he did a great
Oh
job.
my-
And-
Because I like him, his character more in the prequel.
yes.
He has much good one line is the prequel.
Yeah. All right. Friday the 13th. Just don't go to Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Or don't have sex. Period.
Yeah, Jason really liked hated horny teens for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, because it's the problem that he drowned
Yeah.
and the two councils weren't
The counselors were having sex and
paying attention.
yeah. Well, there's a reason,
I
but
know.
yeah. But I think don't have sex is a standard rule for all horror.
Yeah. Oh, well, come on. They did a thing like in Scream. That's the things you don't do in a whole movie.
Yeah.
You don't have sex. It's like the version always survives.
Yeah.
And never say I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Don't split up.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Let's split up, gang. No.
Also, don't take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you're most vulnerable for some reason.
And don't check on any noise in the basement.
Or places that are not in your line of sight. Oh, there's something noisy going on outside. Well, that thing can stay outside.
Yeah.
Don't get drunk.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
And don't think you can fight the monster.
Yeah.
Gotta love the jock that tries that.
Oh, yeah.
You go out swinging, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like swings a baseball bat.
Oh, it was Jason takes Manhattan and Jason knocks the guy's head off.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's plenty, like, for the plot of horror movies, there's plenty of ways of surviving it, but for the sake of making the movie interesting, we gotta dumb down our characters.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know, I'll hide in the attic. No way they'll find me in there.
I'm just gonna barricade myself in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll barricade myself in a place I can't get out of.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm barricading myself in the basement. Oh, the killer was down here the whole time.
Or I'm just gonna run blindly through the woods.
Yeah. Oh no, I fell.
Yeah.
Oh no. I broke my leg.
Well, when you fall, pick your ass back up. That is slow as fuck.
Yeah.
And we're gonna run out of time, so any final thoughts on horror movies?
Just get them like good entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are good entertainment. If you want something a little unsettling for the evening,
Oh, yeah.
Or if you guys want something to make fun of too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of fun games and drinking games and
Oh, yeah,
everything
no,
else you
like-
can do. David, final thought?
Well, that sailor suit doesn't fit anymore!
Good one.
But yeah, Psycho was a classic.
Yeah. It was.
Oh, yeah,
You can't beat the classics sometimes.
Yeah.
no. Oh, no, like, I think I've slowly started getting some of those classic movies.
Yeah. But until then, I'm Devin.
Billy, dig it.
Cody, peace out.
David, see you later.
And sleep well, everyone.